In a crazy turn of events, Islam Makhachev has a new opponent at UFC 311. Arman Tsarukyan is out. So now Islam Makhachev takes on Renato Moicano, who was supposed to take on Beneil Dariush, but now he steps up and gets a title shot against Islam Makhachev. Number 10 ranked Moicano versus Islam Makhachev for the lightweight title in the main event of UFC 311 at the Intuit Dome Saturday in Inglewood, California.
What's up, everybody? I have some breaking news for you this morning. Around 1 a.m., we received a call from Arman Tsarukyan, who informed us that he was experiencing significant back pain due to the injury. He feels like he is not healthy enough to compete, so he is out of the fight. Stepping in to face Islam Makhachev for the title will be Renato Moicano. Moicano's been on a tear since moving up to 155 pounds and currently holds the longest active win streak amongst all fighters in the top 10 of the lightweight division. He's won 6 of his last 7 fights, including his last 4 in a row, with 3 of those coming by finish. The guy is an absolute savage, and every fight he's in is a war. He weighed in on championship weight to be prepared as the backup in case something happened. And when we spoke to him this morning, I can tell you he wants this fight. And when I called Islam, Islam said, "Brother, I am the champion. I don't care who it is. I will fight anyone." Ladies and gentlemen, the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world, Islam Makhachev versus Renato Moicano for the lightweight title. Live tomorrow night from the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California. I will see you there.
So this is your new main card for UFC 311. Makhachev versus Moicano. Islam Makhachev defending his title against Renato Moicano, the champion, versus number 10 in the main event. Co-main event remains the same. Merab Dvalishvili versus Umar Nurmagomedov for the UFC Bantamweight Championship. Before that fight is Yuri Prochazka versus Jamal Hill in the light heavyweight division. You got Jailton Almeida versus Sergey Spivak in the heavyweight division. And kicking off the main card in the middleweight division, Kevin Holland versus RDR. So UFC showed that they have good scrambling ability to make some last-minute adjustments, and this is the new card. Renato Money Moicano truly believes that he will be able to pull off the upset in the main event. Hey, guess what? I will be world champion tomorrow. God is so good. Thank you all for the support. I don't know how you could possibly pull it off, but I wish you the best, man. Imagine the post-fight speech with a win. Moicano wants money. Let's go, Money Moicano. You got this. You cannot afford to lose. You have the chance to do the funniest thing ever tomorrow. You're getting folded and colded. It'll be beautiful. Good luck, brother. And also, credit to Islam Makhachev for taking the fight on short notice with Moicano. Makhachev has accepted a Alexander Volkanovski fight on 10 days' notice and a Renato Moicano fight on 1 day's notice during his title reign. If this ain't pound for pound #1, I don't know what to tell you. Zero hesitation. Dustin Poirier says, "Hit me up, UFC," with the $. He wants to get in there, get another crack at Islam Makhachev. They fought for the lightweight title, and Poirier lost via 5th round submission, which was the submission of the year last year. In terms of weight, Dustin Poirier says he weighs 178 pounds. I promise you that Islam weighs more than me today. Some reactions. The champion has a name. It's Charles Oliveira. So was this the surprise he was talking about all week? Talking about the secret move. He must have been injured 2 or 3 days, but they just made the decision. I mean, no one trains hard that they injure themselves the last 48 hours before the fight. How does one acquire an injury today? Was this the secret move he was talking about? Islam Makhachev weighed in at 154.5 pounds. He has won 14 in a row. If he wins this fight, he'll be second all time for the longest win streak with 15, tying Kamaru Usman. #1 is Anderson Silva with 1 more with 16. 14-fight win streak, 60.3% strike accuracy, 91% takedown defense, the 3rd highest in UFC lightweight history, and 10 first-round finishes. One thing people notice is Renato Moicano's shoulder still looks messed up, so he'll be fighting with that injury still, I guess. I don't know. He fought his last fight against Benoit Saint Denis with it, and he won, and he passed all the clearances, so he's cleared to compete, so I guess it's good enough to compete, and he is the favorite in this fight against Beneil Dariush on the main card. Umar Nurmagomedov weighed in at 135 pounds for his title fight with Merab Dvalishvili. Merab weighed in at 134 pounds. He's the underdog in this fight. We'll see if he can pull off the upset as the champion. Merab Dvalishvili is the bantamweight GOAT in 3 categories. Win streak, a 10-fight win streak is the longest streak in bantamweight history. 72 takedowns is the most in UFC bantamweight history. And control time of 1 hour and 14 minutes and 5 seconds is the most in UFC bantamweight history. His teammate Chris Weidman has high praise for his work ethic.
Trains harder. I mean, I've seen him spar 5 rounds, go outside the octagon, spar another 5 rounds, and leave the gym, travel an hour to spar another guy for 5 rounds. He's a complete freak. This fight means so much to him.
134.
Wow.
134. The official
Makes the weight.
Merab, like a lot of UFC fighters after cutting weight, sound like they're going to die. But one of the things he was saying is he's happy to be living in America and he doesn't have some of the luxuries that Umar does.
God bless America. I'm a good citizen, and I love living here. And Umar, he don't give a shit. He comes here, stays free. With his manager's house, and then go in Dagestan, training's free. His cousin's gym, but unfortunately, I don't have a cousin that has a big gym like Khabib has in Dagestan. And here, I love training here in US and get better, and there is more opportunities here.
Yuri Prochazka at the top of the list for everyone in terms of top unusual characters in the UFC. For Cormier, it's Yuri, Walker, Dvalishvili, Sanko, Yuri, Bryce, Peyton Talbot. For Weidman, it's Yuri, Bryce Mitchell, Tony Ferguson, and Dan Hellie. Yuri, Peyton Talbot, Bryce Mitchell, which is the exact same list as Laura Sanko. In terms of top 5 pound for pound, all the guys put John Jones as number 1 except DC. He puts Islam Makhachev number 1, Jones number 2, then Pereira, Topuria, Pantoja, while all the rest have Jones number 1, then Makhachev, and then Pereira. The California Commission forced Kevin Holland to remove his earrings before stepping on the scale. He was surprised. He said, "I've never heard of anything like that before," and Holland's pretty much fought everywhere. Darren Till and Anthony Taylor get into a little shoving match at the weigh-ins. They compete in Manchester, England.
We haven't had a single relaxed weigh-in yet.